Computer timeline. First generation computer. ENIAC, Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer. Eckert and March electronic computer in 1946 in United States. The first programmable general-purpose electronic digital computer. ENIAC was the most powerful calculating device built to date, designed specifically for computing values for artillery range teams. It lacked some features that would have it a more general useful machine. Vacuum tube was the core element in first generation computer. So this is the vacuum tube. Advantage. Once the instructions were thus programmed, the machine ran at electronic speed. Instructions read from a card reader or other slow mechanical device would not have been able to keep up with the all-electronic ENIAC. Disadvantage. It took days to rewire the machine for each new problem. This was such a liability that only with some generosity could it be called programmable. So this is the ENIAC. Second generation of computers. The second generation computers were used during 1957 to 1963. They are also known as transistor computers. The second generation of computers consists of two types of devices. We have transistors and magnetic core. Some of the second generation of computers. IBM 1920, IBM 1794. Characteristics of the second generation of computer are smaller in size, change in circuits, power or energy requirements, language use, speed, and cost. Advantages of second generation computers. They are smaller in size as compared to the first generation. It is more reliable, uses less power, and generates less heat. The speed of the second generation is faster as compared to the first generation. Second generation computers have improved accuracy and offer better portability. Disadvantages. As we know, that they generate less heat but still require a cooling system. They require frequent maintenance. The commercial production of second generation computers is difficult. They are used only for some specific purpose. They use punch cards for inputs. Third generation of computers. Third generation computers start using integrated circuits instead of transistors. The integrated circuit, or IC, is a semiconductor material that contains thousands of transistors miniaturized in it. With the help of IC, the computer becomes more reliable, fast, required less maintenance, small in size, generates less heat, and is less expensive. It was developed by Robert Noyce of Fairchild Semiconductor and Jack Kilby, American electrical engineer of Texas Instruments in 1958. So due to ICs, the third generation computers are much faster, efficient, reliable, less maintenance, and small in size as compared to first and second generation computers. So this is the integrated circuit. Some examples of third generation computer. PDP-11, Honeywell 6000. Third generation. As compared to previous generations, the third generation computers were more reliable, fast, efficient, less expensive, and smaller in size. High-level programming languages were used such as BASIC, Pascal, ALGOL, and so on. The punch cards were replaced with mouse and keyboards. The integrated circuit technology replaces the use of individual transistors. Fourth generation. Released in 1972, VLSI technology, or very large-scale integrated circuits, was employed in these computers. Fourth generation computers were more adaptable, had the largest primary storage capacity, were faster and more reliable, were portable, very compact and small, and so on. Computers contains 5 separate units, and their input, arithmetic and logic, memory output, and control units. Some of fourth generation computers. Star 1000, Cray 1. Fifth generation. Computers of this generation are based on microelectronic technology with high computing power and parallel processing. Modern high languages such as Python, R, C, hashtag, and etc. These are incredibly dependable and use the ultra-large scale integration or ULSI technology. Where parallel processing hardware and artificial intelligence software are used in computers. One of the example of fifth generation computer is laptop.